Shib holders, if you hold 9 million Shiba Inu, you're going to be part of the richest 1%. You know, it's been a strange time lately for cryptocurrencies all over the space, as the market has been starting to drop a little bit more. This is across the board, of course, including both Bitcoin and Ethereum, which have seen their prices go down by a considerable amount. Shiba Inu, however, while the price has been fluctuating like all the other currencies out there, has been the beneficiary of a lot of goodwill, a wealth of incoming new projects, and a whole bunch of whales purchasing giant stacks of the canine currency. But you might be asking, why have the whales been buying up Shib? How much do you need to achieve that 1% status, and how is the price going to move in the next few weeks? As always, I'm going to answer all these questions over the next few minutes, so make sure that you don't go anywhere and stick around until the very end. In the meantime, please subscribe to this channel and make sure you ring that bell for notifications, so that way you can be sure to never miss any piece of news that could earn you a lot of money. Now, I want to let you know that you have to be aware I'm not a professional financial advisor, and you must always be vigilant with your own money, because there's always a measure of risk with any investment that you possibly make out there. Okay then, if you're all finished subscribing, then let's go ahead and get into this. So let's talk about Shiba Inu's price first of all. Now we can see that the downtrend of the market has not been very kind to Shib as of late, with the price sinking down all the way into the 22 millionths level as the trends continue. This is the kind of thing that makes people likely to panic, but it's important not to get discouraged, because the whales clearly know that this is the time to buy and watch the price shoot up once again. Okay, so what am I talking about with whales? Well, according to whale stats, an anonymous Ethereum whale wallet recently bought 34,999,133,058 Shib. Now that's a lot to be sure, but above all else, it's an indicator of the coming upswing for Shiba Inu's price that many people are still waiting for. The whale is probably well aware of the number of amazing things that Shiba Inu is currently in the process of creating and is planning to hold the tokens for a long time. It's easy to jump off the train when it starts to slow down, but you've got to remember that the whole market is down right now, and it'll be bouncing back up very soon. So hold on, Shib Army. What do I mean by amazing things, I hear you ask? Well, Shiba Inu, its partners and developers have all been working for a very long time at this point to ensure that there's more real-life application, better transactions, and far more ways to benefit from Shib in the next few months. Now these have been all kinds of things, from deals to major projects. I'll explain some of these right now. Let's talk about the partnerships and listings that Shiba Inu has accumulated over the past few months first. Thanks to a die-hard fan base known as the Shib Army, who constantly supports Shib and asks for it to be listed on exchange platforms, the doggy dollar has made it onto a wide variety of platforms. The first of these notable platforms to add Shib after its crazy price spike in October were Kraken and Gemini, which, in their own rights, are two of the most significant trading services out there. BitPay also added Shib, which opened a lot of doors for the puppy penny to be used in a whole bunch of different ways. Most recently, BitOX from Taiwan added the currency, which is great because Taiwan as a country has been enforcing tighter restrictions on cryptocurrency lately in an attempt to stop scamming and money laundering. It's been amazing to see these platforms jumping on the Shib bandwagon. The next thing to talk about is the fact that service providers began adding Shiba Inu as a payment method for their goods and services over the last few months. The most notable of these has been Newegg, a platform that sells technology and computing components, who added Shib as a listed payment method thanks to BitPay. And this was followed by AMC Theaters, fresh from reopening after the ridiculous lockdowns and pandemic mandates that forced people to isolate themselves and live in fear. AMC clearly knows that people were spending the time going through crypto and learning to invest, and Shib was a big hitter in that time, so they've made it possible to pay for your movie tickets with Shib. Of course, that wasn't it, as other platforms listed Shib too. But the really interesting thing that happened was when Mover and the Australian company CoinJar, two providers of credit cards that can be topped up with cryptocurrency, both added Shib on their list of viable methods for topping up their cards. With a loaded credit card from either of these companies, you would have a Visa or a MasterCard that can be used for almost anything at this point. That means that effectively, your Shiba Inu tokens can be used to pay for anything that a credit card can pay for, which includes daily life purchases like your groceries, your clothes, your nights out, and all sorts of other things. Basically, anything can now be paid for with Shib. Okay, but that's all well and good, giving Shiba Inu the kind of real-world application that takes cryptocurrencies to where they want to be. But the thing is that Shib is still just a cryptocurrency, and in the modern 2020s, users are looking for more than just one of the 7,000 plus cryptocurrencies out there. They want to be able to do things with their decentralized dollars. And so Shib has been working hard to provide an actual service or two that'll help to get it to the point where it needs to be at. The first to mention of these is Shibarium, as it's also likely the most important. As we get ever closer to Ethereum 2.0, plenty of people are interested to see what will happen when Buterein's second-ranked blockchain network replaces the tired old proof-of-work and mining structure with a more up-to-date, more environmentally friendly proof-of-stake model. In essence, this will allow for faster transactions on the Ethereum blockchain with much lower gas prices. This is amazing, as at the moment, the gas prices are currently ridiculous in terms of cost, with some transactions almost being half as high as the total transaction value. Shibarium is an attempt by the Shiba Inu developers to provide these same quality of life improvements, but in an additional Layer 2 service that will work on top of Ethereum, allowing Shib to become a currency that's natively used for faster, cheaper, and more environmentally friendly transactions. The key here is that it's aiming to roll out before Ethereum 2.0 comes out, thus establishing Shib as the currency to use if you want to save money on your transactions. Pretty big stuff if you ask me. But of course, the other big thing is the NFT and play-to-earn space. If you look at the way the gaming world is going, and has been going over the last 10 years or so, globalization, consolidation, and live services with microtransactions have been the norm. With the addition of NFTs into the world, the logical thing to do is to start implementing these technologies into games like Fortnite and Overwatch, and watch people scramble for the best and rarest character customizers. For this reason, the world of NFTs has crashed into the world of gaming, and has created the NFT gaming space, where games like Axie Infinity, The Sandbox, and Splinterlands are using one-of-a-kind NFTs to create markets and ecosystems within their games that see people getting paid out in crypto just for getting good at the games. Into this space, the development team at Shiba Inu Games, in conjunction with the celebrated game developer and former Activision VP William Volk, has created the Oshiverse, a fun-looking NFT game that makes use of a line of 10,000 unique Shiba Inu NFTs known as Shiboshis. This game will allow players to collect and use the Shiboshis, and of course to buy and sell more. The best part of all of this is the fact that Shiba Inu currently has a bit of a roadblock sitting between it and the crucial benchmarks of 1 cent, 10 cents, and $1. What is that roadblock? Ironically, it's Shiba Inu's own supply. Currently sitting at a whopping 500 trillion tokens, the SHIB supply is going to make it nigh on impossible for the token's price to ever reach beyond a certain point as it currently stands. There are simply too many tokens available, enough for every man, woman, and child in the world to have over 60,000. For this reason, the SHIB developers have made it so that the people who obtain or purchase Shiboshis will be able to name them for a $100 SHIB fee. Now the best part is that the SHIB purchased with that $100 will then be immediately sent into a burn wallet and forever removed from the supply. Plenty of other burn opportunities are coming to the Canine currency as well this year, with enthusiastic partners like the first decentralized record label, Bigger Entertainment, hosting regular burn parties online with cheap tickets that are payable in SHIB and result in hundreds of millions of tokens being burned all at once. The beauty of all of this is that if you happen to be one of those whales out there who owns millions of SHIB tokens, all of these efforts are going to yield rewards over the next few months. When you have about 9 million tokens, for example, it's not too long at all. You could see yourself making such enormous profit that you ultimately become one of the 1% of the world's richest people. So be sure to snap up more SHIB while the price is down, because it's not going to stay down forever. But what do you guys think? Make some noise in the comment section below, and hit that like button and subscribe to this channel to make sure that you never miss out on any piece of news or rumors that could help you with your investments. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.